everyone, my name is Chanelin Bihumawan, taking a Bachelor of Physical Education at Foundation University College of Education, Level 3. And for today's video, I will going to talk about arm wrestling, the characteristics, together with the equipment and the history of arm wrestling. What is arm wrestling? O bunong braso is a sport played by two individuals where their arm strength is tested. What is the history of arm wrestling? The history of arm wrestling, o ukbo bunong braso, is the generic name for our own homegrown art of arm toppling maneuvers. Specifically, the root word ukbo is purely Visayan Hiligaynon in origin and alibatan in character. It was originally developed and practiced by the original Aitas or Tribu Ati-Atihan, who were born in the ancient twin islands of Negros and Panay, found in the central Philippines since time immemorial. The characteristics of arm wrestling is the elbow, forearm bending position, and finger-thumb gripping techniques of ukbo was originally derived from the bangkaw or spear and taming or shield. Carrying postures being practiced in the famous Ati-Atihan war dance and other ethnic tribal warriors festival. The rules of arm wrestling. Each match is officiated by two referees, one on each side, so that officials can see the competitors and their grip from both hands. There is no time limit to a match, but a referee may call a halt to the match if one or both competitors are, in his opinion, not in a fit state to carry on. The third one is the competitors should approach the table, make themselves comfortable, and then grip their opponent's hand. The grip should be palm to palm with the thumb knuckle visible. The competitor's other hand should grip their respective hand pick. Competitors can choose to start a match in the referee's grip or in a strip, but both competitors must agree to this. And once the referees are happy with the grip from both competitors, the contest will begin. Each competitor should attempt to pin their opponent's arm onto the touch pad. Other rules of arm wrestling is pressure should be in a sideways capacity to force their opponent's hand to the touch pad. Back pressure in an attempt to drag the opponent off toward the center of the table is not allowed. The match is won when one competitor pins their opponent's hand onto the touch pad. At this point, if the head referee is happy that it is valid pin, they will shout "stop" and indicate the inner by immediately raising their arm. A valid pin is when any part of the competitor's natural wrist touches the touchpad. And second to the last is there are numerous fouls that can be committed in arm wrestling. This include touching a part of your own body during the match, crossing the shoulder into the opposition area, dropping the shoulder below the height of the touchpad, foul language, abuse, or poor sportsmanship, to name a few. Two warnings, 1 foul, and 2 fouls equal disqualification, meaning that their opponent immediately wins the match. Those are the rules of arm wrestling and the characteristics. There are only 3 equipments needed in playing arm wrestling. First is elbow pads. They are where each competitor places their elbow down to wrestle. They are padded to avoid discomfort and to prevent injury. The second equipment needed in playing arm wrestling is touch pads. These are the raised pads are on opposite sides of the table that each respective competitor is trying to push his opponent's hand onto. The second equipment needed is touch pads. The last equipment needed in playing arm wrestling is hand picks. These are used by competitors to grip onto whilst wrestling, thus giving themselves some added leverage. The three equipment needed in arm wrestling is elbow pads, touch pads, and hand picks. Once again, my name is Jenaline Himawan, taking a Bachelor of Physical Education at Foundation University, Level 3 College of Education. I hope you learned something out of my video. God bless us all. Bye!